Good day, dear students. Today we will consider pedagogical reflection as a method of analyzing situations. This topic is of particular importance in teacher education because professional growth depends not only on practical experience, but also on the ability to interpret that experience critically and thoughtfully. Reflection allows the teacher to view classroom activity not as routine action, but as a meaningful source of professional understanding and improvement. The purpose of today's lecture is to familiarize you with the concept of pedagogical reflection and to explain its significance in the analysis of pedagogical situations. We will also focus on the development of self-assessment and reflective skills in professional activity, as well as on the use of reflection for improving teaching practice and identifying professional difficulties. Our work today combines lecture explanation, reflective assignments, and group discussion, since reflection becomes especially valuable when theory is connected with personal and professional experience. The objectives of the lecture define the main directions of our discussion. We will examine the concept of pedagogical reflection and its role in educational practice, become acquainted with the principal methods of reflection, and consider how self-analysis may be used to evaluate pedagogical activity more critically. In addition, particular attention will be given to reflection as a means of both personal and professional growth. Pedagogical reflection may be understood as the process of recognizing and comprehending a teacher's own practice in order to improve it. It involves active and critical thinking about what is taking place in the classroom and about how teaching may be refined or changed. Reflection, therefore, is not passive observation of one's work, but a conscious intellectual effort aimed at understanding experience and transforming it into more effective pedagogical action. Three essential aspects of pedagogical reflection are highlighted here: self-analysis, critical thinking, and continuous improvement. Together, they show that reflection is not confined to describing what has happened in a lesson. It involves examining one's actions, evaluating them from different perspectives, and using the insights gained to strengthen future practice. In this way, reflection links awareness with development. A practical example makes the nature of reflection especially clear. At the end of a lesson, a teacher may realize that the transition from one stage to another was too rapid, and that students therefore did not fully grasp the material. Such awareness becomes the starting point for reconsidering lesson structure and improving future teaching. Reflection is valuable precisely because it helps the teacher identify both strengths and limitations and respond to them in a professional way. Pedagogical reflection may be carried out through a variety of methods. Among the most common are reflection journals and logs, reflective conversations, analysis of video lessons, and feedback from students. Each of these methods provides a different perspective on teaching practice and helps the teacher move from general impressions to more concrete and analyzable evidence. Their combined use makes reflective work more substantial and productive. The methods listed here deserve more careful attention. Reflection journals make it possible to record thoughts, observations, and emotional responses over time, thereby making professional experience more visible. Reflective conversations with colleagues or mentors open space for dialogue and advice. Video analysis allows the teacher to observe classroom behavior from an external perspective, often revealing details that are overlooked during the lesson itself. Student feedback, in turn, provides an especially valuable view because it reflects how teaching is experienced by learners. Reflection should not be seen as a one-time activity. Its educational value emerges only when it becomes regular and purposeful. Ongoing self-analysis enables the teacher to respond to changes in the learning process, revise instructional decisions, and create more effective conditions for students. In this sense, reflection functions not as an addition to teaching, but as one of the means through which teaching develops and becomes more deliberate. The practical benefits of reflection are especially visible in several areas of teaching. It contributes to improved classroom management, strengthens communication skills, supports the adaptation of teaching methods, and encourages self-development and motivation. These areas show that reflection influences not only the teacher's thinking, but also the concrete quality of pedagogical interaction and organization within the classroom. The practical example on this slide illustrates how reflection can lead directly to pedagogical change. If a teacher notices that students are not active during lessons, this may prompt a reconsideration of the chosen approach and the introduction of more interactive methods, such as game-based activities or class discussion. Reflection thus becomes not merely a form of analysis, but a stimulus for methodological renewal and more effective student engagement. As we come to the conclusion of the lecture, several key ideas should be emphasized. Pedagogical reflection is an important instrument of self-development and of improving the quality of education. It enables the teacher to analyze practice more deeply, identify problematic areas, and discover ways of addressing them. When reflective methods are used regularly, they contribute to stronger professional skills and to more thoughtful interaction with students. Thank you for your attention. I would like to conclude by stressing that pedagogical reflection is not simply a method, but a professional habit of mind. It allows the teacher to transform everyday experience into understanding, and understanding into growth. For that reason, reflection should be regarded as one of the foundations of mature and responsible pedagogical practice. Thank you once again.